You can never know what secrets nature hides in living creatures. In this video, you'll know what animals can predict future and which one can survive apocalypse. Let's go. Cheetahs. It's no secret that cheetahs can reach incredible speeds in a matter of seconds. However, recent studies have shown that these animals do not get tired at all while running and spend as much energy on it as they need for normal life. At the same time, slow walking is much more difficult for cheetahs. Therefore, we can say with confidence that their superpower is tirelessness when running. Sea turtles. Sea turtles have a special sensor on their head that detects sunlight and helps determine the difference in seasons so that the animals know exactly when it is time for them to migrate. In addition, turtles can communicate with each other even before hatching from the egg. Scientists have found that embryos are able to make certain sounds, for example, in order to coordinate the time of their hatching. Sharks. It is a myth that sharks can smell blood from several kilometers away. However, they are very sensitive to electric fields and rival the accuracy of scientific instruments. This is how these predators hunt their victims. The fact is that all living beings, when contracting their muscles, create a small electric field around themselves, which can be detected especially well in water. Deer. Many animals have a very developed maternal instinct, and they rush to help their young at the first call. However, recent studies have shown that female deer run to any child's cry, regardless of who needs help. For example, when they heard the cry of a human baby, the animals reacted in exactly the same way as when they heard the cry of a fawn. Hyenas. Hyenas have some of the strongest and largest jaws of any mammal. In addition, these predators have a powerful digestive system and a virtually invulnerable stomach that is capable of digesting any food, including horns, hooves, and bones. Narwhals. Narwhals have sensitive tusks. For a long time, scientists could not understand why narwhals needed their tusk. Not long ago, it became clear that this part of the body serves as a salinity sensor for animals. The fact is that around icebergs, the water becomes saltier, and this causes the narwhal's tusks to ache, telling the animals that there is a lot of ice around in which they can get stuck. Albatrosses. They have an amazing ability for long flights. Albatrosses can easily fly about 1,000 kilometers per day without ever flapping their wings. These birds are real aces of soaring flights. Their secret lies in the proper use of wind force and direction. Albatrosses have become so adapted to the marine lifestyle that they may not touch land at all for several years. Mountain goats. Alpine mountain goats can easily climb to heights of up to 4 kilometers above sea level, and also make jumps about 4 meters in length. Goats can climb surfaces at 90-degree angles and are not afraid of sheer cliffs. To support themselves and run across the mountains, these animals need tiny protrusions. It's all about excellent coordination and a sense of balance, as well as excellent vision. Dung beetles. These guys have enormous power. The dung beetle is a real strongman in the animal world. Previously, the rhinoceros beetle was considered the most powerful insect, but recently, its record was broken by the dung beetle. This baby is able to hold a load whose weight exceeds its own by 1,141 times. It is as if a person weighing 70 kilograms lifted a weight of 80 tons. Tardigrades. These creatures have exceptional invulnerability. These microscopic invertebrates are also called water bears. Scientists consider them to be one of the toughest creatures on Earth, as they can withstand almost any conditions. Tardigrades are able to fall into a special sleep mode in the event of unfavorable living conditions, and then easily come to life. Scientists have described this ability as resurrection from the dead. Water bears are able to withstand temperatures from -272 to +150 Celsius, as well as high doses of radiation. In addition, tardigrades are the first known animals to survive exposure to outer space. These was the list of the most incredible and unbelievable capabilities of animals. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned, because in our next video we will continue this topic to tell you more about animals' superpower.